Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to your love reading for the month of February. Let's see what's going on here. For those of you who don't know, I do a general reading every single week for every zodiac sign for family, relationship, money, spiritual growth, all that good stuff. And then I do the love reading separately. So if you're not interested in love, or if you want to know about more than just love, check out your weekly forecast for the Aquariuses, which is already up. So we're going to see what is going on here with Aquarius in the matter of love for February. Aquarius, your energy feels really tired to me. Like you're just tired. You're tired. So for those of you that it resonated last month, you guys were really being pursued by someone who just wasn't wanting to give up on you or wasn't wanting to take no for an answer. So maybe some of you are just tired with that. But we'll see what is coming up for you guys. I'm getting two groups, two messages. One group of you, you have the number 5. One group of you, you have the number 10. When 5 comes up, it's a karmic situation and it's sticky and it's really up and down, hot and cold, you know, on again, off again, somebody coming in and out, where you might be having a very hard time breaking free, which was very much the energy that was coming in last month. And for other ones, you have the number 10, and 10 is completion. Like whatever was supposed to be is done. So some of you are still in the thick of that, and some of you are on the end where like you finally did it. And those of you who are still in the thick of it, those of you who are 5, you will eventually get into the energy of the 10s. But that's two groups that I'm feeling right now with Aquarius. So some of you are clearing something very major in your love life right now, my dears. So your card for first card here is the High Priestess. I love the High Priestess card, guys. I really do. But it comes with a very special message. That's much better. It comes with a very special message for me, the High Priestess. High Priestess has to do with an awakening where the chakras are really opening up. You're coming into your power. You're coming into your intuition. And there's also a sexual awakening that happens with the High Priestess where your own relationship with sex changes in a way that is more empowering to you. And a lot of the times we live in a world where it's really pushed on us to be like uber sexual and to like really be out there, especially for women, like, you know, to be a liberated woman and to be out there and to be really sexual and in that way. And for some people, that ends up being a trap. For some people, that is not liberating. And they're trying to fill some role that they feel like society is putting upon them, right? So I'm going to just say this way. There's no way that you should or shouldn't be. Like, that's up to you and what feels right to you and what is in terms of your spiritual connection, right? There are some people that goes hand in hand with their spiritual connection and they're really, really out there. There's other people who are a little bit more selective. It's nobody's place to tell you how you should or shouldn't be. That's for you and what resonates with you and what you feel in your body and what you feel with your higher power and your spiritual connection. And when the High Priestess card comes up, you start figuring out what that is for you. You start I'm hearing a helicopter. Do you guys hear it? Is the microphone picking it up? I have a noise canceling mic, so I'm not sure if you can hear it. But helicopter, I just love it and I got chills. Ooh, I love it. Helicopter is a symbolic for spiritual ascension, like awakening, going up a level or two. Or actually, it may have been a plane that went by, but still, plane, you're ascending or going to a higher level. So, but it sounds more like a helicopter. I can't see. I'm sitting here in the dark. But anyway, guys, so High Priestess is very much about going up in that energy, going up a couple of levels. So, my lovelies, that's major confirmation we just had with that sign. And as you're connecting with what feels right to you, that's going to be very empowering. The only kind of warning I want to give you, Aquarius, is with this card with the High Priestess, because that whole sexual awakening comes in and you're a lot more confident. You start becoming extremely sexy for like no reason. Like, you might be having a lot of those moments where, you're going to the grocery store, like especially the ladies might be going to the grocery store and like you haven't done anything with your hair and you haven't taken a shower and you're like in your sweatpants or whatever, and you're wearing these baggy clothes, you don't have any makeup on, and like every guy in there is trying to talk to you all of a sudden. Or the fellas, you might find that all of a sudden you're getting a whole lot of attention, and you might be like, I haven't changed anything. Like, why all of a sudden people are waking up and they're trying to talk to me or they're trying to get at me? It's because you're giving off this vibe, this energy, which is going to be very addictive to some people. And that's why I have to tell you, be careful, because there's going to be people that might start pursuing you super aggressively because they're just so like taken by you and taken by your energy, and they might even be lusting after you, but they don't know what to do with you once they catch you. It always makes me think of the Dark Knight movie with Heath Ledger, when he's telling Batman, I'm like a dog chasing a car. I wouldn't know what to do with it if I caught one. And you're kind of like in that situation. Like, they might be chasing you, but they might not have like an intention. They don't know what they want because they can't figure you out. You're so different. You're so magical. They don't know what you are. They can't classify you. And they don't know where they want to go with you. So if you're looking for long term, this is one way in which I have to say be careful, because you will have people very, very intensely into you, but in some way they're trying to figure out what this attraction is and who you are and what you are. Sometimes it's like a fascination, and then once they get to know you and they start realizing the work that they have to do to come up to your level, they might get scared and run away, right? So this is just, don't come off your throne. Don't come off your throne super quick if you're looking for commitment, if you're looking for something long term. Next card here, I had the deck upside down. These are not all reversals. Yep, I had the deck upside down. And even so, I don't read reversals, and I'll tell you why. Because either way, it's the same message, because I say this is what you need to be working on, or this is the energy that's coming up. So already you're in it, or you're being told to, right? I don't like to put that in people's head and say, oh, you're stuck. Oh, you have a block. I'm more about where the mind goes, the body will follow. So I try to put out that like positivity, that here's the energy that we're aiming for, or here's the energy that we're working with. Makes sense, I hope, for some of you. But your next card here is Seven of Cups, my dears. Seven of Cups is a lot of choices and a lot of options. And what did I say? I said a lot of you were going to have people really coming after you, or trying to, get in good with you, get close to you. And you might be confused. You're going to find yourself where you're going to not know who to choose. A lot of you, love life for a long time was tumbleweeds and crickets. Like nothing happening, like nothing. And now all of a sudden, as you're coming into February, maybe people are getting lonely. Maybe your exes are getting lonely. And Valentine's Day is coming up and they're wondering what's going on with you. Have you moved on? But definitely just this energy of like wanting to be near you, wanting to be with you, and then new people are coming in. So you might feel confused. Some of you Aquariuses, I'm hearing where you're really torn on whether or not you even want a relationship. Like you're debating it. And this is going to be very surprising for some of you, because some of you were for a very long time like actively trying to manifest this. Like vision boarding, yoni eggs, spell work, like the whole thing. You were doing the whole thing, like trying to bring in the divine masculine or the divine feminine or the twin flame. And a lot of you are like, I don't know, like maybe I'm just kind of good doing my own thing. A lot of you are just really trying to figure out, do you still want a relationship? And those of you that still do, the type of partner or the type of relationship you wanted is changing, especially now that all of a sudden you're getting this attention, you're having more than one option to think from, and so to choose from. So some of you are feeling a little bit overwhelmed by this, but just tell yourself you don't have to make this decision this second, this moment. Give yourself time, right? Give yourself some time and realize that you don't have to rush it. You don't have to rush it. You can go and take it one day at a time as you're trying to make these decisions. Okay? So your next card here is Six of Wands. So a lot of you are going to have an opportunity in February to overcome some block that you've had for a really long time, or to finally stand up to somebody or to resist somebody that for a very long time maybe you felt has been disrespecting you. I feel this card is especially for you, Aquarius, who've had somebody that's come in and out of your life, and every single time you're like, that is the last time. If they ever come back again, I'm gonna tell them off, I'm gonna cuss them out, I'm gonna tell them to go die. I don't know, like whatever, like I'm just gonna, like, it's not gonna happen. They're not getting back into my bed again. They're not gonna get back into my pants, like whatever, like I'm so over it, like I'm so done. And yet time and time again this person just kind of shows up, and after a couple of conversations, before you know it, same thing, and then you all get really hot and heavy, and then they disappear again. Some of you have had that pattern with a person, and you're very disappointed that you tell yourself that that's the last time. Next time this person comes back, it's not going to happen again, and it's happened. This time around, a lot of you are having the strength to say, you know what, it's not happening. It's not like, it's not like, some of you aren't even acknowledging this person. Some of you aren't even responding because you are so over it. You are so done. You are so done. And I think for those of you who are in that energy, you're going to have this person beginning to really try to show you that they changed and really like pursuing you. But for a lot of you, it's like it's too little too late. For other ones of you, you're in this energy of where you've really cleared your energy and you're calling in a very steady partner. You're calling in the kind of love that you've been waiting for. If you've been committed for a long time, it could be overcoming a problem in the relationship, or it could be overcoming some kind of stale period. Maybe things have felt dead for a little while or very stagnant, and you're coming into a new energy, or you're overcoming some problem between the two of you. But that's definitely like a happy energy, a happy, victorious energy. Your next card here, my lovelies, is Five of Swords. So as you're moving forward in this new vibration, this new energy, and you know some of you have new people coming in that you're getting to know. Some of you are coming over a difficult part with an existing partner, and things are getting better. The negative ego will creep up and it'll start convincing you, don't trust this person. This person's like this person's like that. Like the mind will start telling you that there's no way, that you're not lucky in love and something is up here. Some of you are going to have this like little paranoid voice that comes up in your head. Five of Swords to me is be very cautious of your communications, because you might have a right to be annoyed about something, but to me Five of Swords is something gets escalated super fast when it doesn't need to be. It may have been a very small thing, a very small issue, but before you know it, it's just exploded and it's become a huge, massive deal. So if there's something that's really upsetting you about your partner or about a person that you're getting to know and you're wanting to confront them about it, my advice to you is take a moment, sit down, write down, how is the situation making me feel? When have I felt this way before? What is this reminding me of? And then do some clearing work on yourself before you confront this person, because you should absolutely tell somebody if something's bothering you or hurting you or offending you, but at the same time you don't want to go to the extreme where you're like, man, that really blew up and now this relationship has no chance, or it's over, or it's done, or a bridge got burned, right? So just be cautious of how you're communicating, and if things are triggering you, be cautious in figuring out why it may be triggering you. Okay, your next card here is Two of Pentacles. This is a lot going on, okay? I did say, Aquarius, a lot of you were clearing your energy. A lot of you were coming into this new energy. So life is beginning to move forward for a lot of you. And this is the thing. A lot of people don't realize that the root chakra and the heart chakra are really responsible for receiving and responsible for, like, like accepting, receiving, thriving, and both are connected with, our success in our career or our financial situation, as well as our love life. So you're opening up in areas that are going to be benefiting you both in work and in love. So all of a sudden things are getting very busy for a lot of you. I even feel, even though this is a love reading, I feel some of you have been unemployed for a very long time, or you've been really struggling financially for a really long time, and all of a sudden some work opportunity is coming in where you're not having to worry so much about money, because it's improving for you. So a lot of you are going to be very busy, and now love life is also picking up. So there's going to be a lot going on. You're going to have your hands very full. And Two of Pentacles is trying to remind you to have fun, trying to remind you to find playfulness. Even in the relationship, there might be things that you guys have to talk about. You might be trying to get to know somebody, and you're wanting to figure out, like, where they see this relationship going, or what their intentions are. And if we sit down and interrogate a person, what are you doing? Where is this going? Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Where do you see us? Like, what is your intention with me? Or if you're talking to a partner, what are you going to do about this bill? What are you going to do about that bill? When's the last time you, helped out around the house? Like, if it's coming in that energy, it can be very, very off-putting, or it could be very much, the person could shut down or push you away or start putting up walls if they feel like they're being interrogated. But if you're in a playful and fun energy, you can address those things, and those things can come up when the person is relaxed and if they're feeling like they're having fun with you. Like, you're doing these things because you're wanting to make sure this relationship is solid and that you all are close and you're in this together. But sometimes the best way to bond is through experiencing positive and happy experiences together. So don't forget to have fun. Don't forget to make time for fun, for closeness, for that emotional intimacy, for having good times, laughing, that playfulness, because that's going to bring you together a lot of the times way more than we need to talk. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying. I'm sure a lot of you get what I'm saying. All right, Aquarius. Well, I'm excited for you. Positive shifts ahead. Keep me posted. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting. If you want a private reading, go ahead and reach out to me on the Calendly link that is in the description. And everything's in there, guys. The other videos that you might be interested in watching, and the Crystal of the Month Club, and all that great stuff. So thank you so much for watching. Check out the description area, and I will do a mid-month in a couple weeks. And check out your weekly forecasts, guys. Find out what's happening in your life other than just romance. Thanks for watching.